So today we will get to know the interactions that occur between matter and the energy through the flowing and living systems. For the vocab we're going to get to learn today it's going to be blood, blood vessel, circulatory, emergence, and geotrophism. To start off the vocab, we will start with blood. And blood is the red liquid that circulates the arteries and veins of human beings and other animals, carrying oxygen to and carbon dioxide from the tissues of the body. A really cool and interesting fact about red blood cells are they carry oxygen from your lungs to your tissues. They also bring carbon dioxide back to your lungs, and red blood cells make up half of your blood. So that's pretty big. And usually red blood cells lifespan, they usually last around 120 days. Our second vocab word is blood vessels, and what they do is they basically take the blood cells and transfers it throughout the whole entire body up and down the bloodstream. So you can think of it as like a highway, and how cars they go on the highway and they go into like smaller towns and then they come back on the highway, and it's kind of like that. And if you're wondering what a vein is and you're not sure, you can look at the front of your wrist and you'll see some blue lines about right here. In those blue lines, those are your veins, and they carry blood in low oxygen areas from the bodies back up to the heart for reoxygenation. For arteries, their blood vessels are responsible for carrying oxygen-rich blood away from the heart to the body, and they look like red lines, but they're pretty hard to see. The circulatory is a system in which blood vessels and blood cells are transported throughout the entire body, as you can see in the circulatory picture to the right. The system runs throughout the entire body, and the blood cells go throughout the body and gets pumped back up into the heart, and the process starts again. So it's like it happens every single day, every single time. Your blood goes to your arm, to your heart, and then it goes back out. Emergence refers to the existing of formation of collective behaviors. So an example of this is your mom has black hair and your dad has brown hair. And you have brown hair, which means you got the emergent trait, which is the brown hair that you got from your father. Another example is cells that make up muscle display and the emergent property of working together to produce the muscle's overall structure and movement. To simplify this, to say you have a parent that is really coordinated versus one that is fairly uncoordinated, and you want to be a basketball player. You try out for the team and you do well. You're quick and you got good eye coordination. That is the trait of someone who has the coordination trait. Geotrophism is the directional growth of an organism in response to gravity. An example of this is a plant. Let's say you lay it horizontally. The plant continues to grow and grow and grow, and it shoots up. Just like a normal plant, that is an example of geotrophism. As you can see on the picture to the right, plants grows out. The effect of gravity brings it closer to the ground, but if it is negative, it continues to grow up.